But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
What's up, man?
Are you a TikToker?
Yeah, I'm on here doing freestyle raps for people. Could I do a freestyle for you?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, dope. I need your help because I'm gonna improvise.
Okay.
Can you give me like a song topic?
Okay, a grizzly bear drinking milk.
A grizzly bear drinking milk.
Yes.
Oh my god, dude, I love it. Oh wow, you got a grizzly bear on your mug right there?
Yeah, it's milk. That's
You drinking milk out of there?
Yes.
Oh wow,
Okay.
so this makes so much sense. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm always ready.
Let's go. Yeah, 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 okay, yeah, come on, yeah. Any forest, I get busy there. I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. I said my fur, it be smoother than silk. I'm just out here drinking milk. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there. I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. Hey, yo, my fur, it be smoother than silk. I'm just out here drinking milk, yeah, I'm a grizzly, that's mad facts, us bears, we got a bad rap, yeah, people aren't really aware, when they see us while they hiking, yo, they get scared, they like, no, that's that dude, that grizzly that's really gonna steal our food, damn, hey, yo, his size is godly, he might even catch us and eat our bodies, yeah, people think that I'ma eat them raw, people scared of my teeth, scared of my claws, people scared cause my size is giant, and they know in a fight that I'm certain to triumph. But here's the thing, I don't like people. I'm not a bad guy, I'm not evil. Nah, that's not the way I'm built. I ain't gonna eat you, I just want your milk. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there. I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. I said my fur, it be smoother than silk. I'm just out here drinking milk. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there. Hey, I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear, yeah. And my fur, it be smoother than silk. Hey, I'm just out here drinking milk. Yeah, real big how I been built. I'm not really a fan of the skim milk. I do invent, loving to drink the 2%. Yeah, and y'all know I don't make people feel the wrath. I want the half and half, yeah. Yo, look in my eyes, they so dreamy. Pour me a glass of milk that's mad creamy. All the milk, you know it shook me. But hey, I think I'll need some cookies. Yeah, that's gonna make sure my mood don't get low. When I got the cookies, I can dip those. Yeah, if I got the milk, it's a miracle. Yeah, I might need a bowl of cereal. Oh shit, man, he even had the prop. Y'all know we drinking non-stop. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there. Hey, I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. Yeah, and my fur, it be smoother than silk. Hey, so I'm just out here drinking milk. I said, any forest, I'll get busy there. Yeah, I'm a motherfucking grizzly bear. Hey, and my fur, it be smoother than silk. Come on, I'm just out here drinking milk. Yeah, I'm about to make you aware. If you got milk, better pour a glass for the bears. Yeah, I'm out here getting busy. Pour me a glass of milk for this grizzly. Yeah, I'ma make you aware. Hey, Go and pour a glass of milk for the fans. Hey, y'all know the milk got me amped. And if you don't pour me a cup, I'll terrorize.
Nice one.
I'm a fighter, survivor, 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 survivor. I'm a fighter, survivor, 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 survivor. I'm a fighter, survivor, 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 survivor. I'm a fighter, survivor, 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 survivor. Hey, my name is Tristan, and I'm in second grade, and I asked my teacher to show me an experiment where water curves. She couldn't do it because it doesn't curve. The water always finds the water. Always finds the water. Always finds the water.
What'd your teacher do?
She just didn't talk to me anymore. All she did was walk away. And I was like, what is this about? What?
That's okay though. For being so young, you're very, very smart. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So keep up the good work, man, and stay flat, okay?
Okay, I'm a flat earther.
Me too.
She couldn't do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I'm a fighter, survivor, 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 survivor. I'm a fighter, survivor, 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 survivor. I'm a fighter, survivor, 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 survivor. I'm a fighter, survivor, 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 survivor. Hey, my name is Tristan, and I'm in second grade, and I asked my teacher to show me an experiment where water curves. She couldn't do it because it doesn't curve. The water always finds the water. Always finds the water. Always finds the water. Always finds the water.
What'd your teacher do?
She just didn't talk to me anymore. All she did was walk away. And I was like, what is this about? What?
That's okay though. For being so young, you're very, very smart. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So keep up the good work, man, and stay flat, okay?
Okay, I'm a flat earther. She couldn't do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Up for sound bites. This is awesome.
And we're live. A live vote.
You look miserable then.
Say again?
You looked well miserable.
It's been, I
then.
didn't realise that it actually stopped. I was looking at something and I had it stopped. I wasn't sure it actually stopped because I could still see it in my peripheral. I didn't know it stopped properly. I was looking at something. All good. All good. So, yeah, today is the review of the movie Gaslight. Someone asked me to do it last week sometime. I can't remember. I thought it was Joyce, but it wasn't Joyce. So then I thought it might have been Little Wings. I know it was a lady. I know it was a lady who asked me. I think it might have been Little Wings. I'm not sure, but it was definitely a lady who asked me. So yeah, decided to start it today. So we're doing the review of the movie Gaslight, which we can watch on YouTube, because it's public domain. But I'll still put up the disclaimer just in case. So YouTube, just in case you didn't know, this movie Gaslight is public domain, and we're reviewing it. And I will be putting up the disclaimer anyway, just in case. But I'll play a couple of Jim's clips as usual, just to see if anybody turn up. I know Dave Barner's still on, so a load of people's going to be there. And obviously Nathan Oakley's on it too, so people are going to be there. So Gaslight was the first thriller you saw. Was it, boy? Well, we can watch it on YouTube because it's public domain. I was told that the saying to gaslight someone came from this movie, so I think that's why we're reviewing it, because that conversation came up. So I don't know how to review it, whether just to watch it and just talk as I see something or whatever, or just watch 5 minutes talk. Or I'll just press play and see what happens. If I want to talk, we'll talk. You know, obviously I'm not going to talk every 2 seconds because it's an hour and 57. So it's going to take a few days to get through as it is. So I'm not going to talk every 2 minutes, every 2 seconds. What, babe?
I'm not behind PJ anymore.
No, she's not behind me. She's next to me in the chat.
No, I'm not. I'm in my own house.
Yeah, next to me in the chat, I said. Obviously, because you're to my left.
Not at yours anymore. I'm at mine.
You're not at mine, but you're next to me.
Normally, as soon as I get in, I unpack. And I haven't. I've come on here.
Yeah, I thought you went to the chemist first.
I did.
Oh, okay. Right. So, Jim's, I'll do I never got the plot back then, but the suspense made me look under my bed. I remember that. Okay, so it should be a decent film. It's 1944. So, like I say, it'll be a review. It's a review, but I mean, we'll have to watch it. Do you know what I mean? So whether we watch it and review mainly at the end or just talk bits in the way through, I'll just play it and see what happens, you know. But I'm not going to stop it every 2 seconds because it's an hour and 57, you know, and I don't want it to be going on for a week to do it. So I'd like to get it done in 2, maybe 3 at the most, but 2 would be better. But we'll see. Let's start off with Jim's observations first. Get a couple of them and just need to see if anybody else turns up first before we start playing the movie. Yeah. Right. So, okay. We did that one yesterday. Did we do that one yesterday? 5 minutes? Yeah, we must have, because it's been playing. That one we did. This one we haven't. Mikey. Yeah, so we'll just press play, and I'll just do what I normally do. Just review it as I go through. I'll stop when I see something worth stopping for, or if anybody comes in chat, they can say stop when there's something worth stopping for. No. If we end up just watching it, then fine, because we're allowed to. Like I said, YouTube, it's public domain. You can't be trying to copyright me. Should be all good.
I tell you, that dog really didn't like that taxi today.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I had them on the phone. It was whining.
Crying and everything. Normally, she don't cry.
Yeah. It was maybe because the driver was weird.
No, but I got out and he just kept repeating, saying, I had a lovely
what?
today. And I'm like, All I did was sit in the back and talk to my dog.
Taxi was saying how much of a lovely journey he had with Vicky, and all she did was sit and talk to the dog.
No,
He
but
must
it
have
was
fancied you a bit.
weird. He must
must
have
have
said it about
fancied you.
5 times in a row, and I was like, "What? I get a page of 70 quid to bring me home, but you don't
Yeah.
have to keep telling me you had a lovely fucking journey. It's not
Swear
about
in.
the
Swear
driver.
in. Swear in.
Sorry. Surely it should be me having a nice journey, considering it cost me 70 quid.
Yeah, exactly. Jim's got 277 subs. Bless you, man. It's getting there, man. Nearly 300. Crazy. And this one is called Straight Laced Do It. So it's for Do It.
So I got out of a taxi. I brought my stuff in the house, sorted the dog out,
Yeah.
and then I had to get in another taxi.
Typical, isn't it, babe?
I'm
Hey, Sandro. Good to see you. Good to
He's
see you,
weird.
Sandro. Good to see you, Sandro.
Hi, Sandro.
I haven't said hello to. I'll just go through the names actually. I haven't said hello to everybody. So Jono was first. Vicky was after that. So Jermaine is after that. Then me, I suppose.
Shit.
Well, so else. Baza, good to see you. Boy, good to see you.
Sandro.
Sandra, good to see you.
Sandro, not Sandra.
Sandro, babe, it's how I say it. I'm Scottish. Sandro. I said Sandro. It's just the way it comes out. Sandro. Sandro. That's how I say it. Oh, Sandro.
Jim said he was trying to pick you up, Vicky. No.
Yeah, he's got to pick you up in a taxi.
Aye.
Well, the funny thing is, she picked him up because we phoned for him. We called him. And indoctrinated. Good to see you, bro.
Hi Ryan. No, I was glad to get out of it.
Sandwiches for everyone. You what? MD on the Rumble side, 3 people in Rumble, nobody in the chat, 19 followers. Here's the Rumble side in case MD wants it. Oh, and I'll put my links for Rumble in because obviously it's a new channel on Rumble I've still got my profile, people can still use, but it's the same thing. Because my channel disappeared and they can't find it, I had to make a new channel. But if you click into it, you'll still be moderators and stuff. But you might have to follow again. Let's get the link. Did you say DJ New Moon?
Yeah.
DJ New Moon, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, brother.
Sorry, I was yawning.
All right. So I've got
All
19
that
followers on my
traveling
new
has
channel.
made me tired.
Oh,
Makes
wow.
a change. What?
Just trying to get my channel out. Where's my channel?
It makes a change me waking you up, babe.
Aye. Right, so this is
I'm gonna make a coffee, I need it.
go for it. So this is my new channel, Angling for Truth. Most of these are pro race. I've got 19 subs there, but less than 190 something I used to have. But that's the new Rumble channel. It's still linked to the profile as usual, but my old channel has disappeared. But anybody who's part of my old channel, if they follow my profile or follow this one, you'll still be moderators and stuff because it's all still linked. Yeah. So if you're not following it, please follow. And my profile. I'll get my profile up as well, actually. Just to make blooming sure. So copy that. So that's the profile and that's my channel. Nice one, Jim. Bless you, dude. Bless you, man. And let's put Jim's link in as well for people who are watching the replay. That doesn't include Rumble because there is no chat replay in Rumble that I found out the other day. you only have to chat while it's live. Afterwards, there's no replay afterwards. And I kept telling people, so anybody watching the replay in Rumble, sub if you want to sub to any of these links. And there we go. And there's Jim's link for his channel. 277, bro. Wow. It's pretty much the same as Roger. I think you're equal with Roger, pretty much. Good going, man. And not once have you put your voice in that channel. Brilliant. Excellent. Excellent, bro. Loving it. Loving it. Loving it. Right. Before we go on, I'm going to put this disclaimer up just to be sure. But again, YouTube, this movie is public domain. It was made in 1944, called Gaslight, and it's public domain. So please don't try and copyright me. But anyway, because we're going to watch it we're not just doing it in Rumble, we're doing it on YouTube as well. Because it's not just watching a movie, it's hopefully reviewing it. So let's put the disclaimer up. Just to be sure, just to be sure. Not a problem, Jim. Not a problem, bro. Always a pleasure. Right, we've got 11 in, so we're in double figures anyway. Right, let's get this movie out and start reviewing it, watching it, whatever. Right, all bookmarks. I think we've got it for it's in Internet Archive. Where are we? Gaslight. Black and white, 1944. Should be good. Okay. Let me get please get it started before I start sharing it. Sometimes it takes a minute to load up. There we go. There we go. Sorted. Share. Gaslight. There we go. Let's make it big. And away we go. Away we go. MGM. Wow, it's MGM. It's crazy. Metro Goldwyn Mayer. And straight away in with the old spooky ooh music. But I tell you what, I used to love movies happening. I remember sitting watching movies and these came on and I used to love it. Now, when you get a bit older, when you're a teenager and it's a black and white movie, you think, oh, draw. Now I'm older again. It's like, yeah, I remember watching these with my dad. Loved it. Loved it. So I know that Ingrid Bergman's in it and Angela Lansbury, the one that played Murder, She Wrote, sort of thing, and they're in it. I don't know what it's. You'll probably recognize them more than me, but I know Angela Lansbury's in it and Ingrid Bergman. So I take it it's meant to be type of like a ghosty type film because it's got that eeriness to it, that shimmery eeriness to it from the old movies type thing. Bringing back it's kind of nostalgic, isn't it? Looking at this. It's going, babe.
I'm back.
Oh, I thought you were saying something about the movie. I didn't know.
No,
you were right.
I got a coffee and then I realised it's injection day.
Got you. I was just saying you can tell that this is meant to be an eerie type movie with the music and how they're presenting it so far. It's kind of nostalgic for me. It reminds me I'm watching these movies with my dad when I was younger.
Aye.
Violins of the Chart. The Crazy Woman. Is that what she is, isn't it? The Crazy Woman. Don't know. Like I say, I can't remember this movie. Someone just said it'd be nice to review. I said, yeah, I could do that. And then I thought, oh, it's a shame that we can't review it on YouTube. And then I checked and it was public domain. So I thought, yes, we can do it on YouTube as well as Rumble. So yeah, I dare say, like I say, it's nearly 2 hours long, 1 hour and 53. So it'll take a few days. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Even if I don't do much reviewing and see it, it's fine. Babe.
I know, but still, that's. Have you? Well, obviously, you've never wore a corset, but
I haven't
corsets are not comfortable.
Of course they're not comfortable. Back then, women used to pull their waists in so tight that they used to faint sometimes.
Now they just get ribs removed.
Now they get ribs removed, yeah. Why we're reviewing a black and white movie, someone said last week, asked me to review it. They said something about, it's called Gaslight. And they said something, you know, like we always say when we're debating, talking about these things, that no, you just gaslight me, or they're gaslighting that person, trying to make someone believe in a narrative that is not true. You know what I mean? Trying to make someone else believe in another narrative compared to their own narrative that's not true. Like they do when they're all strong. Well, there's straw manning and stuff like that. So we're reviewing it because someone said this is where the saying came from, to gaslight someone. It came from this movie, apparently. Sorry, babe, carry on.
Voice said the grain in Spain grows mainly on the plane. I thought it was the rain in Spain goes mainly on the plane.
Yeah, well, it's maybe a different one. See, what I know is the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plane. He maybe knows the grain in Spain grows mainly on the plane, which is the same kind of saying. So it sounds the same. So, yeah, some people have got probably the grain in Spain grows mainly on the plane. We've got the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plane. So it's just a way of talking, isn't it? How to get your speech out.
I've never heard it that way before, and it's good.
I've never heard it that way either. I've only heard of the rain in Spain. But it must mean the same thing. Yes, it is. It is for that boy. Yeah, it's about pronouncing English properly, if memory serves me right. It is. It is. That's basically what they do. That's what they try and do to teach you, especially if you're acting and stuff like that, to try and pronunciate your English properly. The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plane. Yes, that's okay. It is for that. It's exactly what it's for, boy. He was related to Einstein.
It's his twin brother.
It's his twin brother. Well, so Albert Einstein and Perry Einstein. Is that who it is?
You just didn't know it.
He just didn't know it either. Yeah. Boy, I agree. Acting was better back then, more pronounced, uncasual, but still better. Absolutely, but acting was meant to be different, wasn't it? There was meant to be a difference between acting and real life. It was to take you out of real life and into a different situation. Now, when it comes to acting, they bring real life, which is usually not reality, into their movies because they've got agendas like wokeism. They bring that into movies. I know wokeism is a reality, but their reality isn't actually real, but it's a reality because people are woke. You know what I mean? People are being woke. They class themselves as woke. What they actually believe is bullcrap, so it's not reality. So I get exactly what you mean. Yeah. Back in the day, acting was meant to be acting. You were meant to see the difference. You know what I mean? Now it blends in with reality, with life, which is not reality. You know what I mean? It's mad. It's mad. But I get you, boy. You were meant to know they were acting. Like the way they kissed. People don't kiss like that. The way they do it in movies, like it's all really dramatic. They pull into each other and push away. And people don't do that in real life. So yeah, you're meant to see that it was acting, that it was a different thing. It was like a caricature of life, an exaggeration of life to take you away from it. You know what I mean? They've stopped it. Can you believe that? They've stopped it.
Yeah.
No doubt they've stopped it. Unbelievable. Let's see if they stop. For policy violations. I bet they don't even let me back on. Unbelievable. It's blooming.
You know, some dickheads probably reported you.
It's not a copyrighted movie. It's not a copyrighted movie. See if they let it back on.
Buzzing in my window, and I open the window to let it out, and it's still in here.
It's bloody public domain.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Right, let's see if they let me back on. Hurry up. I bet they don't let me back on. It's bloody public domain. Come on.
There's a hornet in my window.
Oh, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're
Hey.
back. Hold on. What?
There's a giant hornet in my window.
Yeah. It's public domain. I don't get what's going on. It's public domain. Check it out, guys. The movie. Check it out. If it's public domain, it's public domain. How can they do this? How can they do it?
There's a massive hornet in the window.
Okay, I'm not. I can do it.
You need to kill it.
Well, I can't do this unless we just all go over to Rumble and carry on in Rumble and forget the YouTube. But then I'm not. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's public domain. How can they do it if it's public domain? I thought, honestly, it's public domain. Let me just check. It's friggin' public domain. Is the movie Gaslight public?
If I kill a hornet, are its friends going to come and get
Yes.
me? Really?
I don't know, babe. But look, I haven't got a clue. I don't know nothing about hornets. Look. It is public domain.
In the United States.
But I asked if it was public domain in the UK as well and said yes. Watch. I did this already. Public domain in the UK. I've already done this. Yes. It's public domain in the UK. See? It's public bloody domain. Yes, the 1940s British film Gaslight, also known as A Strange Case of Murder, is considered to be public domain in the UK. Oh, hold on.
Well, the remake is
1944
not.
remake. Right. Here's a more right. Hold on. So the 1944 is a remake. So I need to look for the 1940s film.
Aye.
So this is the 1944 one. Right, let's have. It's the wrong. So this is the 1944 movie, guys. So that's what it is. It's the 1940s one that's not. That's public domain. This one was the 1944 movie. Right, so the British film Gaslight. So this was the English. This was the American starring English. Right, so the British one Gaslight. I need to see if we've got that. Oh, wow. So both editions are on archive. Probe some troll report. Yeah, guaranteed it was some troll. Guaranteed. Let me just try and find the 1940s movie, see if we've got it in the Internet Archive. Gaslight. Beyond a joke, man. Beyond a joke. I can't believe it. I can't believe. Well, I didn't pick it. Someone gave me the thing for it. Right. Gaslight restored 19. Right. Here's the 1940s one. Let's see if it works. It's an hour and 25, so it's least time. Right. Okay. Ooh. Okay. It's a little hissy. Hold on. Right, okay, here we go. We've got it. Right, Gaslight restored, right, okay. So here's the 1940s. I've got the 1940s one. Right, here we go. Wow, unbelievable. I wonder if I've been warned for that. Let me just check my emails. I wonder if they give me a warning or anything. 2 seconds, guys. Gmail. Can't believe that. I can't believe it was. I didn't know there was 2 movies. Sorry, guys. No, it just says I've been copyright notice due to copyright match. Your stream was interrupted. Streams aren't right. Okay, now it seems like I'm okay. It doesn't seem like I've got a warning or anything. Cool. Right, let's try the 1940s one. Again, YouTube. This is the 1940s one. Maybe the 1944 one is okay in the United States, but not the UK.
That's what it said.
Yeah, I know, but it said both were okay in the UK when I first did it. I'm sure it did, but I didn't. It doesn't matter anyway. It's not allowed here. So let me try the 1940s one, guys. It definitely said the 1940s one, also called A Strange Case of Murder, is considered to be public domain in the UK, while the 1944 American remake, Ingrid Bergman, is not. So this one hasn't got Ingrid Bergman, Angela Lansbury, or whatever. So this one, imagine remaking it 4 years later. Isn't that mad? Mind you, one was British, one was American. So this must be the British version, guys.
Do you know what's madder?
What?
That some sad little troll is probably sat at home reporting it. Like, that's sad.
It might have just been YouTube flagging it because it's not public domain, is it? I mean, I was like, what the hell's going on? It's public domain. Sorry, guys, my bad, wrong movie. So this one's a bit hissy. It's an older movie. If you need to turn up your devices, you might need to do that because I can only play what it plays, and this is probably the only place I can get it. Probably the only place I can get it. Yeah. Let me just. Nah, there's nowhere. No. Yeah, let's just do it from here. Let's do it from here. I don't want to mess about anymore. Right. 1940s Gaslight. Let me just play the bloody copyright thing again. Just in case, the disclaimer. Right, we'll try again, guys. We'll try again. At least the movie's a little bit shorter. It's half an hour shorter. So maybe that's that half an hour we're doing now by being interrupted by YouTube. Thanks, YouTube. Right, present. Share. Restored. 1940s restored. Okay. Right, so are we saying it? Right. Yeah. Right, just to make sure. Gaslight restored 1940s mystery IMDb score. There you go. Public domain, mark 1.0. It says it there. I'm sure the other one said that as well, though. Actually, let me just check it. The other one, where is it gone? Not that it matters. It doesn't matter because I'm not allowed anyway. Anyway, let's give it a go. 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 Ooh, at least it's loud enough. At least it's loud enough. You can see, guys, look, it even says down the side here, Gaslight restored, 1940, mystery IMDb score 7.4 in public domain. Yeah, no, the 1944 one by George Cukor didn't say public domain on it. But like I say, when I checked it up online, I thought it did say public domain, but it must have been just talking about this movie, the British one. So why is the British one public domain, but the United States one isn't? There's only 4 years difference. 4 years difference. That's it. Mind you, thinking about it, I'd rather watch this one, to be honest, because it's older. You know, I mean, it's the original movie rather than the remake. Obviously, the remake had much more known actors, actresses. You know what I mean? It was probably higher budget, Hollywood. This is British, probably. Mind you, if it was British, it was probably Pinewood Studio or something like that. I don't know. But the 1944 one was probably bigger budget. So I'd rather see the older one, even if it's just 4 years older. It probably gives you more of the feel, the proper feel to it. So maybe it's a good thing that happened. Maybe it's a good thing. Let's watch it anyway. Sorry, just quickly, just so you guys know for future reference. Look, share that instead quickly. Yeah, so the 1944 one I tried to show originally, it is public domain in the United States. So the United States probably didn't. The United States YouTube probably still carried on seeing it. I don't know. But it's okay in the United States to do, but not in the UK. It's only the United States. Because it was, yes, the 1944 film Gaslight is public domain in the United States because it was published without a copyright notice between 1930 and 1977. So, if it was so why is it not the same in the UK then?
Babe,
Yeah.
Dean and Heron are in.
Okay, 2 secs. So yeah, it's okay. So we've got it's public domain in the United States, the 1944 one, but not in the UK. So, where's it gone? Hey Dean, good to see you. Hey Heron, good to see you. Right.
Hi, Dean.
What happened is, Heron, we just started doing the movie, the 1944 movie, which we thought was public domain, and then they stopped it. They stopped the stream, but because then I found out that it's not public domain in the UK, but the original 1940s one, 1940, which was 4 years later, the one we was watching was the remake with Ingrid Bergman, but the original one from 1940, we're allowed. So let's continue with it. Right, we're back. Let's do it. Sorry, I just had to show you guys that so you know. So this one even says it down the side, public domain. This one is public domain, YouTube. Leave us alone. Good to see you, Heron. Good to see you, Dean. Bless you. It won't make a difference to YouTube. Valley Park, it's good to see you, but it won't make a VPN won't make a difference to YouTube. Probably if I've tried to show it on YouTube, they'll still stop it whether I have a VPN or not. It's not about seeing it; it's about YouTube showing it.
Help! Help! Police! Help!
I tell you what, as well, if you think about it, that the difference in the 4 years, like this one was 1940, the one we started watching was 1944, and the difference in quality in 4 years is that there's definitely a difference there. Definitely a difference. They were both black and white, obviously, but the quality difference is certainly there. And this is a restored one. British version, obviously, this is a British version, and the 1944 was the American remake. I didn't know that, or I would have gone straight to the 1940s one. But someone gave me the 1944 one link to play. And I just checked it. It was the public domain. It was, but obviously they were. I was looking at the wrong one. There's the Bobbies. The Bobbies. And just as I said it, John, it's the Bobbies, governor. I didn't even notice he said that. Are you still there, babe? Babe?
Yeah,
Oh, you're still there. I thought you'd gone. You okay?
run away.
Okay. Cool. His cock. To be let his cock. Does that sound like a male prostitute? To be let his cock. Do you like that one, babe? Babe! Oh, for goodness sake. She's not there now. Just not to see the joke.
What?
You didn't see the joke, did you?
No, I was getting the dog an ice cream.
I said, look, what's this? What's this? There. To be let his cock. Sounds like a male prostitute.
Applied to the agent.
Applied to the agent. Everywhere you go, you're just
Don't
a
see no
gigolo.
one taking that house yet a while. Nor me.
Yeah, predictive programming. Oh, it's been used some. Let me coffee up. Real quick.
Blimey, it works.
Nancy, hurry, hurry. They're coming along now. I saw the cab down the square. Oh, that's...
Good afternoon, Nancy. Good afternoon, Mum. Good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon.
What a beautiful voice he has, hasn't he?
Those are the melons from number 12.
Yes, I thought we might call on them.
Not in London, it wouldn't be correct. My dear, I said no.
That bloke looks like Peter Crouch.
Only two maids.
Say again, babe.
The bloke looked like Peter Crouch, you know, the footballer.
You probably
No,
back then you got tall, skinny dudes with especially top hats. They'll look taller as well. They'll all look like
No, but I thought it was him at first, and then I realised it's really old, so it definitely isn't.
Ron
They look
DeLorean. Ron DeLorean Uber ride.
Aye.
I like it.
We got an Uber the other day from a cemetery, and it couldn't even pick us up in the right place.
No, it went to the wrong gate. Then it tried telling me to walk 5 minutes to the gate. No, you're in the car. You drive 1 minute to the other gate instead of me walking 5 minutes to the gate. You're coming to pick me up. I'm not going to meet you. You know what I mean?
I was going to get an Uber pet home because they're like less than half what I pay for a normal taxi. But because of the dog, they can literally come to pick you up and say no, even though they have to opt in to be Uber pets.
Exactly. It's beyond the joke, man. Beyond the joke. Right, let's carry on. Yeah, and in case anybody didn't know why we're doing this movie, someone asked me to review it because, you know, the saying to be gaslighted by someone, like to someone trying to make you believe a different narrative, you know, than what actually is happening. To gaslight someone, to tell someone that reality isn't reality. Yeah, to gaslight someone. Well, apparently the saying for gaslighting came from this movie or the other movie, but from the movie Gaslight, you know, and this is the movie Gaslight. So that's why we're reviewing it. Go on, babe.
Hi, 4Jacks.
4Jacks, good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Yeah, this is the second attempt. The first movie was 1944. Was actually public domain in the UK, just not in the United States. This one, fortunately, is public domain.
It was in America, but not here.
That's what I said. I said
no,
public
you said the
domain.
UK, but not the USA.
I said it's not public domain in the UK, but it's fine in America.
Sorry.
See? Anyway, this one is 4 years earlier, the British version, the original version, 1940 in the UK, public domain. So YouTube, leave us alone. Anyway, let's carry on.
I hear he's a foreigner, but he looks most respectable.
Come on, Cobb.
All right, behind.
Yeah, just quickly, yeah. A remake, right, this one. A remake of the 1940s British film of the same name, directed by Thorold Dickinson. Cooker's version, which is the 1944 version, had a larger scale and budget than the earlier film and lends a different ambience to the material. To avoid confusion with the first film, Cooker's version was originally titled Murder in Square, the Murder in Thornton Square in the UK. All right, okay, cool. So this used to be called, in the UK, the 44 version was called Murder in Thornton Square in the UK. So yeah, like I said, the 1944 version was just a bigger scale version. That's what I thought. More budget, better actors, that type of thing, or more known actors. So yeah, carry on.
See Mr. Rough, John?
Over there with Annabelle.
Excuse me, sir. The message from the vet about the mare. He says... All right, sir.
I've seen a ghost come.
What, here, sir?
The ghost of a man out of my past.
Oh, you mean when you were in the police force, sir?
Most of my ghosts are criminals, but this one wasn't. I know the story of the house he lives in. I was on a case there once when I was a young peeler. Louis Barr, the nephew of old Alice Barlow that was murdered 20 years ago. Louis Barr. A foreigner he was, and very cut up, I remember. Funny he should come back to 12 Pimlico Square after all these years.
12 Pimlico Square is Mr. Mallon's house, sir.
Nonsense. Louis Barr. Right face, right house.
No, you were wrong, sir.
Impossible. What do you know about it, anyway?
Well, it's the parlour maid, sir. You see, she's a friend of mine. The family's name is Mallon.
They live at number 12?
Yes, sir. Leastways, part of it. Nancy says they don't use the top 2 stories. Bit queer, Nancy says. Means less dusting for her, though.
Now, see how they use the language there? A bit queer. Now, if you said that, if you're queer, it's like you're gay. It's all part of that. It's back then. A bit queer just meant a bit strange, a bit obscure. You know what I mean? That type of thing. Slightly different. Odd.
A weirdo.
Odd. No, odd. It meant
Like
odd.
PJ, a weirdo.
Queer meant odd. Now it means gay, and it means all that kind. They've adopted that as well. You know.
Mrs. Mallon's queer, too.
Queer, is she? In what way?
Well, she's sort of odd in her mind. She does strange things. Nancy says Mr. Mallon gets very upset. He goes out every night. It's a very queer place.
Yes, it does sound queer.
There's something queer going on here. There's a lot of queers in this movie. Sorry, only a joke, guys. But yeah, just shows you how language has changed. Shows you how language has changed. Somebody said something about the horses are very relaxed for some reason. Yeah, they're not going to be real horses, are they? They're not going to be real horses.
I want you to see as much of her as you can.
What, the mare, sir?
No, you're Nancy.
I don't know.
She's not mine, sir. I'm only one of the pebbles on the beach, so to speak.
Well, you play up to her.
It might
I
be.
want to know everything that goes on. I believe I'm going to be very
Let's not
interested
throw
in
talk.
number 12.
There's the Gaslight.
A dirty evening for a stroll, sir? There's a lot of dirty things in London.
I have noticed a difference between this one and the American version. The American version so far was a bit more clinical looking than this, a bit more sanitized than this looking. This is a bit more rough. You know what I mean? Certainly differences, but I would have liked to have seen the 1944 one as well. But I'm kind of glad it happened because I'd rather see it from the original. I didn't know this was the original. I'd never really remember the film or seen it, so I didn't know there was an original. I thought the 1944 was the original.
Valley Park said that's a pony or a very short horse.
That's probably what it is.
It'll be a pony because it's nowhere near big enough for a horse.
No. Or very heavily sedated, Absolutely.
Bella, what are you doing?
Nothing, Paul. Don't wake up.
What are you doing, Bella?
Thought I heard the muffin man.
Now, why didn't you ring
The
for
Muffin
Nancy?
Man.
Thought it would mean 2 journeys for her.
Ring for
Oh,
Nancy.
there's such a thing as the Muffin Man. So a guy used to come around with selling muffins. Wow.
Have you never? It's out of Shrek, isn't it?
I
The
don't-
Muffin Man, and everyone shouts the Muffin
Well, it's not
Man.
out of Shrek, is it? Because this is
No,
before
I know
Shrek.
that, but that's where I know it from.
Ah, okay. I don't know. I've never heard of a Muffin Man, but yeah, obviously I used to get people going around and bakes selling muffins then. Okay. Shows how how things have changed. Even though nowadays in bakes you get people with bakes, electric bakes delivering fast food, but not muffins.
Bella. What do you suppose the servants are for?
To serve us, I suppose, dear.
It's
Nancy,
a
I
nursery
rang the
rhyme.
muffin man. Oh, I thought you rang for tea, Mum. I was just bringing it up.
Sorry, babe.
It's a nursery rhyme. Do you know
What
the
is-
Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane?
Oh, is it? What, have you just looked that up?
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
Oh, then it's too late for muffins.
Not at all, my dear, not at all. Nancy, spread the cloth, lay the tea things, go down and get the muffins, cook the muffins, and bring up the muffins. You see, my dear, it's all quite simple.
Yeah, it's not good.
At the gas, Nancy.
What's not good?
The Muffin Man is not good.
What do you mean?
Urban legend claims a local baker named Frederick Thomas Linwood, who lived on Drury Lane, I don't even know, in London, lured children into a dark alley by trying baked goods such as English muffins onto a string in order to unalive them.
Ah, okay. Sounds about, it sounds very Jack the Ripper.
Right.
Well, it's about that time in this movie.
Yes, it.
You're looking very impudent and pretty tonight, Nancy. More broken hearts.
I don't know, I'm sure, sir.
Where do you get the color for your cheeks, Nancy? Could you not give the recipe to Mrs. Mallon?
Oh, no, sir. I'm natural. Will that be all you're wanting, sir?
Yes, Nancy, that'll do for the present.
Call her so I do anything to my face or ask for her assistance if I did.
Oh, Bella was only trifling with her.
So humiliating for me. That girl laughs at me enough as it is.
Oh, nonsense, Bella. You know perfectly well how you imagine things.
Don't say that. I have been better the last 2 weeks, haven't I?
What do you mean?
You know very well what I mean, but I've been trying so hard. And I have been better because you've been kind to me.
I'm taking it as like a murder mystery thing, and that the reason the gaslighting scene comes about because there's something to do with the gaslight outside, obviously, but maybe because like the murderers trying to make them believe a different story to actual reality or something like that. You know what I mean? And then hence the gaslighting thing comes in because gaslight's got something to do with the movie. I don't know what yet, but yeah, I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out.
I'll be perfectly all right if only you'll be patient and gentle with me.
Of course, my dear, of course. Shall I stay in this evening?
Would you?
Mm-hmm.
Just noticed I've got to change the title because the title is this black and white movie is called Gaslight, made in 1944. Movie review. I need to change it to 1940 now. I'll do that now.
What shall we do?
Tea first.
And then I'll pay for you.
We'll have an evening just like we used to.
Is it done? Changed already. Now change the remote side.
What is it?
I've just noticed something. If you put it right when I'm not looking, I will say no more about it.
What's the matter? I don't understand. Paul, don't turn your back on
Look on the wall behind you.
me. Picture, it's gone again.
Yes. Where have you hidden it this time?
I didn't take it. Why should I take it? It's no use to me.
Why should you take other things? Pencils, knives.
Paul, don't.
Bella, where's the picture?
I didn't take it. I swear I didn't.
Come. Get the picture.
I'd know if I touched it. I'd remembered. I've been better lately. You've missed nothing. For days, 2 weeks I've been well. I've had no headaches, no dreams. Why should I take...
And if you look at the difference in acting between this one and the one 4 years later in America, like we were saying before earlier about the dramatics, it was very dramatic, the 1944 one, the way they acted, but even more so in this 4 years before, they were even more pronounced, their actions and how they did things, how they kissed and how they did that, even more pronounced. So yeah, acting has firmly been subdued and turned into almost, well, it's fake anyway, acting, but tried to mimic life too much rather than being a separation between life and acting, you know? Acting used to be better, that doubt. I know, poor Jax, we tried to play the 1944 version, but I thought that was the proper version, but YouTube took it down. If you go to the start, you can see we got about 5-7 minutes in to the 1944 one, then YouTube took it down. I didn't even know there was a 1941. I thought that was just the movie, because that's the movie I was presented, the person gave me the link to. So I thought that one was public domain. But then I read about being public, I asked again if it was public domain, then read it properly and realized there was two movies. The 1940s one is public domain. The 1944 one is not public domain. It is in the United States, but not in the UK. Only this one is public domain. So yeah, we did start off with the 1944 one. Unfortunately, but I mean, I'm glad in a way because I haven't seen either. So I'd rather see the original first. But like you said, the 1944 one even better. It would be better because it was a better, it had better, it had like bigger budget and bigger cast type thing, you know. The 1944 is American version, and this is the UK.
So you did know where it was.
I promise you I didn't. I only supposed it was here because it was found here twice before.
Why do you persist in lying to me, Bella?
It's the truth.
Bella, if you're not lying, there's only one alternative. You're losing your wits.
Promised you'll never say that to me again.
No control, even of your hands. You'd better go to your room.
No, not my room. I can't bear to be alone. Oh, God, help me.
God help you indeed.
I mean, in the 1944 version is half an hour longer than this. So it was definitely a bigger budget. I mean, half an hour longer to get half an hour extra stuff into a story is a lot in a movie, you know? So yeah, it definitely was a bigger budget one. I did it and painted the painting, missus.
I'm going to appeal to you, Paul. Please.
Appeal to Paul.
Please don't be angry with me. I've never lied knowingly to you. If I took the picture or your ring or...
Babe. Babe. Mickey. I'm not listening, obviously.
Your pencil, I didn't know. You must bear with me, Paul.
I don't know how much longer I can keep my patience.
Oh.
Hey, Mr. Super. Good to see you, brother. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure, man. Good to see you, bro. That's one way of letting them know you were listening. That was
what?
I was just saying you can say stop at any time you want, and say anything, but you were on the toilet.
I can't pause it.
No, I know you can't pause it. I'm just saying you can tell me to stop if you want to say something.
Okay.
You can only pause it if it was a video file.
I know.
Eavesdropping, Nancy?
No, sir. I didn't hear anything, honey. I was just carrying the muffins.
Your mistress is a very unusual woman. Quite strange, you know. You mustn't let things you hear and see in this house upset you. You're a young girl. Inexperienced.
Oh, and here's the womanizer, surely. The womanizer part, the misogynist.
You are inexperienced, aren't you?
Depends how you mean, sir.
Thank you, Nancy.
Look at that furniture there. It's a bureau, isn't it? I would say that's a bureau, I guess. Yeah, I'd say it's a bureau, something like that. You imagine having that now. To them, that's probably a normal bit of furniture. You have that now. I bet it's worth a fair bit. Worth a fair bit if you had something like that now. Just a quick observation, because I was just looking at the furnishings and that, and seeing how much how they've changed throughout the years. Yet some things stay the same, like paintings and frames and stuff. Certain types of old frames that we still have, like it's got in the wall. People still have that. How much things have changed. Even the wallpaper, to a certain extent, that wallpaper people still use.
Remember the cabinet I had with like a desk in it?
Yeah, aye. That was good. I like these things because you used to get a drawer, like you could pull down the drawer and then you'd have a leather pad on there that you could draw on, that you could write on. So it's like a desk bureau sort of thing.
Yeah.
An inkwell and all that kind of stuff. Aye, like that. You had one of them. Aye, that.
Yeah, I painted it.
No, aye, exactly. These type of things that I used to, when I was in rehab in 2017 and I worked in the furniture shop, we used to strip them down and refurbish them and that, and sell them in the shop. And they went for a fortune, these type of things. Went for a fortune.
I've got a big wardrobe, and that comes in like 3 pieces, and I really want to paint it. And PJ's like, you gotta strip it first.
You need to strip it first.
I'm not stripping it, it's huge.
Yeah, you don't want to just paint. I would just keep it. I would keep its wood effect. Strip it and just redo it. And you don't want to strip it down to nothingness. You just want to barely strip it. Keep its character. You want to keep the wood's character. Some people strip
straight
it to the
over.
point of it's bland. It's looks brand new. You don't want it to look brand new. Anyway. There's the Ryan S. Cookies. How
Hey,
you doing?
Cookie.
Morning.
Good to see you, bro. You can stop and say anything about the movie anytime you want, Ryan.
Yep.
It's a review. It's not just to watch. So you can say anything you want about it. And I know you've just got So the reason we're doing this movie, Ryan, you probably already know, is because someone wanted me to review Gaslight, the movie from 1940. Because apparently, when we're gaslighting people or someone's gaslighting us, that's saying to gaslight someone, to make someone believe what's not real, basically, and is the reality. Well, apparently allegedly that's where the saying comes from. This movie or this book or whatever, it originates from here. So that's kind of why we're reviewing it. We did try reviewing the 1944 version, which I thought was the public domain in the UK, but it was only public domain in the United States. So YouTube stopped us. I didn't even realize there was a 1940s version. So yeah, we've got the 1940 version now, and we're all good so far. It says it's public domain, so we're all good.
Cool.
Cool. Just bringing you up to date, that's all. On the Rumble side, Hey Health 613 said, hey, liked and subscribed. Let me just put his thing up. Thank you very much. I will do the same to yours. I'll do that now. Thank you very much. Bless you. Bless you, man. And we're on the YouTube side as well. I'll put my link in YouTube from YouTube side, just in case you're on YouTube and you ever want to pop by. My YouTube channel is the bigger channel. Not that it's a big channel, it's small, but it's bigger than my Rumble side. But there's a link there, Health. If you do YouTube at all, there it is. I will follow you now. Following you now, Health. Bless you, man. He's got 1.16. So he's got 1.1. Yeah, nearly 1.2 thousand subscribers. No, sorry, 1.2 thousand subscribers. 1,200 subscribers, near enough. Sorry. I nearly said 120,000. Bless you, man. Oh. Hey, Ryan. That's for you. DJ Moon. I don't know if you've seen it in chat. Said, Ryan, I responded to your comment on my video. I have Discord, but no server to join. Flatside server needs to give a phone number now to use it. So, there you go, Ryan.
Okay.
Ooh, Gaslight.
No, he doesn't like it. Isn't it a lovely day, Paul? Just look at the sunshine out in the square.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my letter?
What letter?
I haven't had one for such a long time. I do hope it's from Cousin Vincent. It isn't here.
Why should there be a letter for you?
Nancy told me there was one.
Oh, Bella.
Oh, she did, Paul.
But you've been through them yourself, dear. You see, they're all addressed to me.
Oh, I had so hoped. There must be a letter, Paul.
9 o'clock.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss.
The dog, Bella.
And how often do you hear that now when it went every hour? Ding, ding, ding. You don't, do you? Outdoors in the town, like you might hear the clocks going off at every hour, but in the home, you don't really hear that much. Well,
my great granddad, he used to have all different clocks, and it'd do your head in because some of them went off like every 15 minutes, every half hour, an hour, and I don't know how my nana lived with it because we used to go on holiday and all the clocks used to go off. Used to do me nothing.
Yeah, sounds are different, you know, things are different. It's strange. You don't take note of it until something reminds you of it, you know.
I'm
1880.
Won't be for long.
I will read from the 127th Psalm. Except the Lord built the house, the labor is not lost that build it. When they speak with their enemies in the gate.
Wow, when they actually read scripture on movies. Wow, sitting at the dinner table and stuff. Crazy, yeah? And the only time you hear scripture nowadays in a movie is if it's to support someone like Pulp Fiction, when he uses Ezekiel 25:17, I think it is. I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger. That one. Yeah, only when it used to, you only hear scripture when it accompanies the Hollywood agenda. And when somebody's murdering someone else. And not when it's wholesome, kind of like this. Well, if it is so wholesome, you know. But you know what I'm saying.
Let us pray.
Pimlico Square I was after.
Oh, number 14's the only empty house in the square, I'm afraid. We are the sole agents.
My pipe worrying you?
Faces south, a little alley runs along the back, nothing to block out the light. But we'll have some difficulty, I'm afraid, Mr. Ruff.
Why is that?
The remainder of the lease of number 14 is in the hands of Mr. Mallon of number 12. And he's already refused 3 good offers.
Mr. Mallon of number 12? Why won't he let?
You know, I've often wondered. A queer profession, mine, Mr. Ruff. So near to so many people's lives, and yet always on the doorstep, as it were.
Yes, yes, indeed.
A fascinating study.
Yeah, he did. John got caught exposed jerking, sending stuff to people in private. What a power. Yeah, he did. He did. I don't know the full story, like, but I noticed on Barnard's thumbnail, he had Jaron jerking off to a conspiracy music guru. Is that, I wonder if he actually did do that. It wouldn't surprise me. Wow. Jaron, boy, you're some kiddie. You're some kiddie.
Study human nature, Mr. Ruff.
Fashion.
Oh, by the way, chillin', if you're watching this later, I know you're busy in that. Bless you, man. Bless you, dude.
Lighting.
He got a new tablet.
You don't think there's much chance of that.
I know he's got a new tablet. I know he has. I know, but he's busy in that at the minute. He hasn't. He's not much online at the minute. So just in case he sees that, I'm just saying, yo, chillin'.
House being really on the market?
Well, if you want to make an offer, do so by all means. I sometimes wonder if it's the noise he's afraid of. The wife's a delicate woman, just had a breakdown, I understand. A charming creature. I've seen her often walking in the gardens of the square with her dog.
Gardens? Oh, sounds very pleasant.
They're charming there.
What? Sandra, are you saying apparently so that he was wanking off to conspiracy music guru? I mean, I was joking. I mean, really, is that actually wow? If that's what you're saying, wow, unbelievable.
I don't know about.
Sorry, Ryan.
Well, I don't know about that. I think that sounds like something made up, but you never know.
No, I know you never know. That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking, just in case. I wouldn't be sure. Oh no, yep. He said yes. He said aye. So that
Hi,
happened.
Thomas.
Wow. So he was what? Why would you be bloody tossing yourself off to conspiracy music? What the hell? How exactly, Paul Jacks? How can anyone be still watching Jerry? And yet, one more thing that blows my mind. Exactly, man. I mean, now the penis sizing competition seems very, very mild. You know, to me, once upon a time, when I had that, that's when I unsubscribed from Jerry. When I seen that stream live, when he'd done that, and when he was going on about it to Jake the asshole, and that's when I was like, "What? Are you kidding? This is before I even completely knew he was shilling." I thought I unsubscribed because of that. Or I stopped watching. Sorry, I didn't know if I unsubscribed. I stopped watching because of that. Now
Stop
thinking about
watching
it,
who?
just what he said there. I mean, it's very. I used to think that was like, no way, man. How can you do that? That's mild compared to what he's been doing. Bloody hell! What, babe?
You know about Jared?
Yes.
I've never watched him.
No. Well, I used to. Obviously, I used to. Everybody used to. Unbelievable, man. Dogs not allowed unless under control. I think it would say dogs not allowed unless on lead now, wouldn't it? Unless under control sounds like they're being mind controlled. Maybe that's
And
what
you've
it
got
is.
poo bags, don't forget. You get done
Poo
for not
bags as
having
well.
poo bags, even if your dog don't poo.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Wow, that's crazy, Sandra, man. That's nuts. That's just nuts.
Oh, I wonder how that happened, eh?
Fair play for Jack. Says, I've never been subbed to any of those traitors besides Weiss. I'm proud of my discernment. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
I've never been subbed to any of them. Jaron, Whitsitt, David Wise, none of them.
I was subbed originally, of course, but I unsubbed, absolutely. But I unsubbed and I went back a couple of months ago, remember, and to check something. Can't remember why I went to Jones, and it said I was still subbed. I'd unsubbed. I know I'd unsubbed. You know what I mean? And it said I was subbed. So YouTube just don't unsub you from places; they sub you to places as well.
I know, but they do my head in.
Maybe it's because I used to be subbed. I don't know.
Do you know what
It could have been a slip of the hand or something, but I wasn't subbed. I knew I had subbed.
Because they unsub you from channels that you actually still want to be subbed to.
Exactly.
But then, because there's so much shadow banning, you have to search them channels again. And I have to get PJ to send me links. Otherwise, I can't find it.
Exactly. Jim says, Jake the asshole sounds like a relative of Jim the anus. Yeah, but Jim the anus isn't an asshole. There's a difference between anus and asshole. Jake the asshole is an asshole.
Dear lady.
I'm all right, thank you. Where's my little dog?
You savages, I hope you're not hurt, no?
No, not a bit.
Oh, you come and sit down over here.
Oh, no, I'm all right.
Oh, you can't possibly tell if you're hurt until you've had time to think it over. Doesn't matter so much when you've soft bones like those little rascals. I've a good mind to go and complain to the
Oh,
nurses.
it wasn't their fault. It was quite a... Oh, thank you. That is kind of you.
Fond of children, I see. Got any of your own?
No. I must go.
Well, you haven't counted all your bones yet. Oh, don't worry about me. I'm old enough to be a father. They're not what they used to be.
Who aren't?
Children.
Oh.
I should be ashamed if I couldn't bowl a better hoop than that, wouldn't you?
I never bothered about hoops. I was brought up in the country.
So was I. Whereabouts?
Devonshire.
Devonshire.
No problem, Sharon. But yes, exactly. Whoa, Sharon, hard, dirty, man. Exactly. Horrid, man. Horrid. Horrid, dude. Disgusting. Vulgar. Vile.
What part?
I lived with some cousins near Exmouth.
I know Exmouth very well. I wonder if I've met them.
Crude.
Their name was Ullswater.
Well, don't go yet. I was just getting interested.
Wait, what? Are you in the collar? Stop it, you rude little boys. It's disgraceful. Oh, how dare you.
Poor little devils. I'd like to give them a taste of Devonshire.
Yes, a grass.
Well, with a name like Anus, they've got to be.
Bank to roll down in some nice, clean mud. Well, thank you for being so kind.
Toy shop.
I beg your pardon.
Something those little objects to play with. There is a toy shop across the road.
Oh, what a lovely idea. They do look so miserable.
Well, you'll have to come along too, of course. I mean, that's the whole idea. Must have a woman about where brats are concerned, you know. I mean, they'd run a mile if I were to so much as call to them to come.
I'd love to see them enjoy them.
Yes, Howard. Now we can literally call him a wank. Absolutely. I thought you'd have a remark to that, babe. Never mind.
Wanker.
Themselves, but
Well, what's to stop
oh,
you?
my husband is out and he won't be back till tea time.
Then you'll be back in time.
Oh, did you? I put a fresh mix a few days ago. Colours of Wind. Right, I'll go get it. There's no. I hope there's no copyright BBC stuff in there for me. I'll play it at the end. Super. Now I know you've got one out. Excellent. Cool.
Time to have it with him.
I don't want to be silly, but I don't know you.
Oh, this is charity, ma'am. That blows convention out of the window. Hey! Yes, I mean you children out there in the street. Come along, don't be afraid. I've got something for you.
Would you like some toys to play with? It is such a shame you can't go into the square, and this gentleman thought that...
Well, there's a toy shop over there. Tops, if you like, or hoops.
You let's go across.
Mr. Super's like, oh, a few people put it in. I think it's the same link. I put it in before Jax put it in. That's Mr. Super's new song, guys. Go and give it a watch and an independent view. Yeah, I know it's before Jax. You just beat me. I know. I'm about to download it anyway, so I can play it straight from the media player later. From the video file for after the stream. For the end of the stream. Get an independent watch, guys. Like and all that. Bless you guys.
Shall we?
Oh, we've come to the wrong shop. Buns and ice cream are what they want.
Do you think we should?
Nonsense. Make them all sick. Do them a world of good. Well, you know what you want, don't you? Come on in. Here we are. Help yourselves.
Blimey, look at them lovely tarts.
Plenty more. Anything you like, in reason. That's right.
Bella.
And what exactly can we do for you?
Knock his block off.
You, who cannot control yourself in your own home, to risk such a thing with a complete stranger.
It was the children, Paul.
A horde of noisy street urchins. When you know the only hope for you is rest and quiet. Put the dog down. You're not listening to me.
I am listening. What are you going to do?
I told you before, I can't stand the dog in the drawing room.
I'm very fond of her, Paul.
It's not natural. fuss you make over it. Sometimes I wonder if you even want to be like other people.
Why did you ever marry me, Paul?
When I married you, Bella, you were a normal woman. So I thought.
It's only since we came to this house that I've changed. I never wanted to come here. Yet it was my money that made it possible for you to buy it. Is that why you married me, Paul?
You have changed, Bella.
And what's made me change? What's made you change, Paul? Because you have in the way you treat me. I believe it's ever since that day when I found that old envelope addressed to Louis Bauer. That was the first time that you were angry with me like this.
Bella, I told you I had forgotten that incident. My only anxiety has always been to get you well.
I must get away from here. I'll never be well till I get away from this house just for you.
Come outside, Judy. Come along.
Now, hearing Punch and Judy reminds me of being a kid. Because, like, if you went to the beach, you had Punch and Judy. I mean, you had it on the TV as a kid. You had it in your primary school, Punch and Judy. It was like, do you remember Punch and Judy's Bill?
Yeah, you used to get it on the beach.
On the beach, yeah, exactly.
Right.
You don't hear it anymore. I mean, it's crazy. And even when I was a kid, Punch and Judy was ancient. I mean, look at this. This was made in 1940, and they're in the period 1880-ish. And
I always found it
Punch and
weird,
Judy's
though.
on there.
I always found Punch and Judy weird.
Oh, Punch and Judy is weird, without a doubt.
Like you're promoting domestic
violence.
Right. Like it's a bit bizarre. And where did the crocodile come from?
Yeah, I know the crocodile.
It's just weird, isn't it? Like what I think. I've noticed things in the UK that they make for kids. It's all like mad stuff, like bad stuff. Like Ring a Ring of Roses is for the plague. Like,
yeah, all that, all them kind of
promoting DV with a blooming puppet show. It's just bizarre.
All that stuff was mad.
And they wonder why we don't turn out like normal people.
Yeah. You know? Frank said, there's harrowingly Punch and Judy conforms to age-old anti-Semitic trope. Does it? Does it? Oh, yeah, of course it does. Of course it does. Of course it does.
See what
big
I'm saying?
nose.
Like,
The big nose. Yeah.
Right.
Of course. Never even thought of that.
No, but and it demonic though, like the stuff we teach kids and show kids.
Aye, absolutely. Of course it is. Of course it is. What's that Heron said? Who from right in the bollocks, sister, get your money back and go live your life makes us. Are you talking about the woman in the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, funny.
Paul, I could.
That's no way to do it.
My cousins, the Ellsworths.
Punch. I tell you what,
They
that's why
love
it's so
it to
anchored
smell.
for me. Punch and Judy's so anchored for me because of when I was a kid, we had this toothpaste. It was strawberry toothpaste, and it was Punch and Judy toothpaste. Punch and Judy toothpaste, and it was strawberry. I know for kids, so you haven't got that burning menthol eucalyptus type burn. But for me, it was Punch and Judy's toothpaste. That's why it's so anchored for me, Punch and Judy, thinking about it. Let's see if I can find it.
What, Punch and Judy?
Your cousin,
Punch and Judy
Mr. Vincent
toothpaste.
Ellsworth, at the effrontery to oppose our marriage.
Oh, but that's over and done with. Vincent won't mind now.
But I mind. I have no desire to reopen our acquaintance. Besides, I don't care to drag strangers into our trouble.
They're not strangers. They're my own people. They're all I have. I want to see them. I will see them.
Still do
If
it.
you see anyone, it will be a doctor.
No. No, not a doctor.
They still do it. They still do Punch and Judy toothpaste
Wow.
to this day. Look, no way.
Aye.
And it's still strawberry flavoured. Oh, you get different flavours now as well. So, but yeah, Punch and Judy toothpaste I used as a kid. I'm sure it might have been Colgate or something, or it might have been Punch and Judy brand. I don't know, but let me just Punch and Judy from Punch and Judy, just say 1980. Because there was 4, I remember it from about then.
DJ put a puking face.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, Punch and Judy toothpaste. There you go. Sorry for the interlude. Or interruption, should I say.
Paul, I'm better.
Right one.
Please leave me alone, Paul.
But I don't see how I can take the responsibility for you any longer.
I will do it. We'll manage to do, due to the interruption, we'll manage to do this in 2 parts, I think. Because it's not as long as the first one, 1 hour and 50, nearly 2 hours. This is we've already done half an hour of it. So yeah, finish another 20 minutes. Yeah, we'll get this done in 2 parts. We'll manage to get this finished tomorrow.
Jono said on toast.
Punch and Judy toothpaste on toast. Nasty. Nasty, mate.
Oh,
nasty.
Don't cry.
Pretty sure it's pronounced governor.
Governor.
It looks.
Hey, everything. Good to see you, bro.
I wanted you to look very beautiful tonight. Have you any objections to being seen out with your husband?
Why are you going to take me out?
There's a charity concert tonight at Winterbourne House. I could get tickets, I know Lady Winterbourne.
Concert and you take me.
I should enjoy it, my dear, provided.
Oh, how wonderful.
Provided that you promise to control yourself. To behave as you know I'd wish my wife to behave.
I promise. What shall I wear?
Whatever you look prettiest in, my dear. There, wear the cameo brooch I gave you when we got engaged.
I will.
Babe,
Yes.
I've just realised I've got to change all my clocks.
Oh, is your clock still an hour behind?
Yeah.
Okay, baby.
My brooch, please, Nancy. The big
Morning,
camel.
Ethan.
Yes, it's not here, Mum. Oh, must be. Look underneath. Oh, of course it's here. Let me look. Perhaps I left it in another dress.
I know. Jono and Sandro.
Bella!
And
Time to start.
Come in, Paul. Nancy, my cloak.
Which one, Mum?
Well, which one do you think?
Couldn't
Which
say,
one,
I'm
doctor?
sure, Mum.
Did you want to talk to him?
Jono said living in the past, Vicky. And Sandra said come back to the future.
Have
Have you ever seen that clip? There's an American woman and they were talking about the time difference, like we're 6 hours ahead or whatever. And she went, well, why can't they tell us the future?
It's probably been serious, man.
Oh. This will do.
What a very lovely person.
Wow. He goes up to his missus, she's all dressed up and everything, got everything on and looking beautiful and glitzy and all that, glamorous. And he says, what a lovely purse. What? Where's her compliment, man? What a lovely purse. But I'm sure she would have been putting more, she would have been I don't know. She would have appreciated it more if you said, "What a lovely pair of knockers."
Well, no, you could say your dress is beautiful.
No, I know, but I'm saying he could have been. He was that rude. That would have sounded better. That's my point. You know what I mean? He could have complimented her on how she looked. You know what I mean? And with everything, not just a purse. I'm just saying, what a lovely pair of knockers would be a better compliment than, oh, what a lovely purse. You know what I mean?
To be fair, I do love a handbag. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably the first thing I'm gonna look at.
I know, but you would. If I said what a lovely purse before I said you look nice, would that not be?
Then I just wouldn't talk to you.
Well, there you go. Unbelievable. I can't believe that. I thought you would back then. You would have been a little bit more charming.
Obviously not.
Charming, but not my brooch.
I would have worn it. You know how fond I am of it, only it didn't go with this dress.
Well, I wouldn't presume to criticize your taste, but your hair's...
But now he's whinging about what she's wearing. See? No compliment at all.
Quite right. Come, I hold that.
Roger.
Hey, Roger. How you doing, pal? Good to see you, pal. Roger, how you doing? Roger.
It's 7:45, Bella.
I think I'm making it worse. My hand's quite shaky with excitement.
Ah, there's the cab.
Everybody we're watching is dead. Guaranteed everybody we're watching is dead. Definitely dead. I would say they're definitely dead. It was made 1940. So it's, what, 60 plus nearly 30, 75 years ago. Nobody's under 30 in this movie at the minute. And it's a possibility that a couple of them could be alive. But more than likely dead. Most of them are dead. Brune breed.
I think I'm going to enjoy myself tonight.
John and Mr. Hope. Mr. and Mrs. Blair. Prince Hanover and Mr. Wright. Mr. and Mrs. Mellon.
How do you do?
How do you do? May I introduce my wife?
How do you do?
How do you do?
A very good cause.
How
isn't
do you
it?
do?
Frinton, Miss
How
Frinton.
do you do? Oh. How do you do? How do you do? How do you do? And how do you do? How do you do? How do you do? I don't know. Do you do? How do you do it?
But how do you do?
How do you do? Nobody says that anymore. I remember even as a kid, I remember saying, how do you do? I do remember, not now. I would never say that now. How do you do? But I do remember saying that as a kid. But does anybody say that now when they shake hands? How do you do? Because I remember saying that. I remember saying that even as a kid, shaking someone's hand, saying, how do you do? Now, I wouldn't say, how do you do? It seems to have, like, poofed out of existence. How do you do?
To be fair, people don't really talk like they used to.
No, they don't. That was my point. Strange. I mean, how do you do? I remember saying it, like I said. I remember saying it as a kid. When I met someone new, how do you do? Wow. You don't hear it. You don't hear it
No, you
anymore.
just go, all right.
All right. I felt like...
Mr. Rawling, Miss Rawling.
Charming, quite a perfection.
So, well, it's in 4 minutes. Yeah.
You're the most beautiful of all.
I hope the stool is right.
Thank you.
Nice.
Aaron, probably because they were.
Maybe because they were right. Maybe because they were. Because, stiff upper lip and all that. A load of bollocks.
Hoity-toity.
Yeah, probably that. Like the common man probably wasn't. It's probably just the snooty ones, the ones that sound stiff upper lip, like I say. You know what I mean? The common man was probably just like
common me.
Common like me and you, not posh, not posh, or how would you say it over there? Bougie, not bougie.
Upper class.
Yeah,
bougie.
Not bougie or bougie. What would you say? Bougie for posh.
Bougie.
Yeah, Americans say bougie, don't they? Something like that.
I thought bougie was just kind of like
posh,
eccentric.
No, I thought bougie was posh.
Amarillo.
Yeah,
Roger.
Something like that.
Let him in.
Why can't you let him in?
Because whenever I do it, you do it, and then they end up.
Well, I was on the other page. I was on the film page. Yeah, because probably like that. Yeah, probably because they were. Hey, Roger. Okay. Yeah.
What's going on? It was
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm waiting for Mo, Larry, and Curly to come out any moment.
Hey, Mo.
What?
How are you? Hey, Mo. Get poked in the eye. Whoa. Whoa.
Like, G. Jasper, what comes after 75? 76.
Well, yeah, we'll do the second half tomorrow. We're going to play another 5 minutes. Hold on. So it's an hour and 20, now I'm 24 long. So let's get it exactly halfway. So halfway would be 42 minutes. 42 minutes. Let's get it to 42 minutes.
There's a real reason I said that, because some of these actors are actually in some of the Three Stooges shorts.
It wouldn't surprise me. They're bound to be. I mean, come on. I mean, this is like the 1940s. Plenty of actors, but not as many as there is now. And this is UK based. The other one, I started off playing the 1944 one, Roger, but YouTube stopped it. It's only public domain in the United States. It's not public domain in the UK. So I had to get the 1941. And 1941 is public domain in the UK because it was made in the UK as well. The other one was bigger budget, made in the States. But it's only 4 years difference. 4 years between
Look
them.
at the granny with her pearls.
Oh, yeah. They all like, that's what I'm saying. They all even jewelry. Do people so well wear pearls? Really?
Yeah.
Not as much. Yeah, but not as much.
My mum has pearls.
Yeah, your mum's older, isn't she?
My nana didn't even wash her own hair. She only get the hairdresser to wash her hair, and she was like proper.
I'm sure the second part of the film will have more of what it's actually about as well. I mean, I was getting into the first one, but I'm kind of glad that happened because YouTube stopped it. It put that thing on the screen. But YouTube violations. It's currently being blocked or whatever it says.
And my nana, babe, my nana never owned a mug in her life.
It was all cups, China cups.
Cups and saucers, yeah.
China cups.
And you had to sit at the table to drink tea.
Aye, I get you. People were like that when they etiquette, proper etiquette and stuff. That's it. Right. So I'll stop it at 42. That'll be exactly halfway. But the other one was looking good. I couldn't believe it when they stopped it, but I was like, no way. I didn't even know if this film existed. I thought that was the only movie. I was like, what? It's public domain. Like, no way. They have to find. They could have just left it. You know what I mean? That's okay.
I don't know anything about it.
Oh, sorry, that was not. I was going to say, yeah. I'm sure in the second part I'll get more into the detail of it. I know there's like a few little things happened in this, but it's not the main part of it. It hasn't got into like a bulk of the information of it, so there hasn't been much to review except of how it looks and stuff like that at the minute. But the reason, like I said, the reason we were doing it, Roger, is because someone said that this is apparently where they're saying to gaslight someone comes from, is these movies are from the story of Gaslight, you know.
Dracula sat behind them.
Did he?
You know, someone to gaslight
I think I see him.
Believe
See
something
Dracula?
else that's not you.
Can you see Dracula
Yeah, right behind her.
in the middle?
Right behind
Doesn't he
you.
look like Dracula?
In the center.
Yeah, he's got the widow's
Got
peak.
a widow's peak.
Yeah. No. Oh shit. My point was there hasn't really been a lot of detail to review at the minute, apart from how it looks and all that. I'm sure, like the second part of the story tomorrow.
He just
there'll
snatched
be
it.
more, hold on. There'll be more to review. Right now, speak.
He just snatched her bag.
Because he's an asshole.
I would not be doing what she's doing right now. My ass would be off that chair.
Well, he's an asshole. Have you not worked that out yet?
Well, obviously, but to snatch a woman's bag.
There you go. And you tell me to look in your bag. Do I look? See, would I go in your bag?
No, and that's just weird.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Vicky
You won't
tells me
go
to
in my
the bag.
purse or anything, and I'm like, sorry.
I don't go in Vicky's purse. No, I won't go in it unless she tells me to, and I say no, you do it. And then unless she insists, I won't go in. I won't go in.
I've been down that road before.
I won't go into her bag.
Well, my bag, and then you like go in her bag when she asks you to go get it. Like, why'd you do that? Like, 'cause I was getting what you asked for.
I'll put the amount of stuff I put in my bag is ridiculous. So, the other day at the funeral,
it was full.
I had 4 drinks in there.
Not alcohol.
As well as 2 phones, his wallet, my purse.
Yeah, not alcoholic drinks, just
No, monsters. And I had Pepsi and you had Coke.
Cacuan.
Mm-hmm.
Taka?
I didn't put it there, I swear I didn't.
Control yourself, Bella. Please spare me a scene.
If it's been plugged in for 10 minutes and it's not coming back on at all, I don't think it will. It's maybe kind of like when it's stuck on standby. I've had a phone like that where it's been, you can get the red light at the side, but nothing comes up.
Where's the cookie gone?
Oh, he just disappeared.
He went to the milk.
There he is. I just heard him just pop back. There he is.
There he is.
There he is.
Actually, do you want him in place of you? I'll put him in your place, babe. There you go. Swap places.
Yeah. You won't lose him that way.
Actually, I'll put Roger at the start, yeah? There you go. Oh, I can put you in the middle, babe, if you want.
Like I care where we are.
Man, it's cold outside.
It's like no, you could actually play a game like that, you know, like find which one it's under. If we all have our avatars on, and then we predetermine which one the thing will be under. You know what I mean? And we could play a game with the audience. Swap them about. Which one is it in? Which one? Which one? Keep following. Keep following. Anyway, I know. Oh shit! Did it the wrong way. Not that it matters. There we go.
Oh,
Come. Lady Winterbourne, I do apologize. My wife, an attack.
Let me send for a doctor.
I don't think it's nothing unusual, unfortunately. Come along, darling, come along.
I think I've lost the plot.
Valley Park said. My grandmother was like that too. Every plate had to have a saucer. The table had to be set fully proper. A lot of people were like that. You know, it's like kind of my generation onwards, I think, that kind of stopped doing that kind of stuff. Because I still remember that stuff like that. I still remember saying, "How do you do?" And I remember things being kind of old-fashioned. You know,
I think it depends. Like where my family, the table, you have to lay the table every time. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I think it depends, like what kind of life you live. Like middle class and upper class, yeah, very much. But working class and that, not so much.
Right. Right.
But no, we had to sit. You couldn't, like even us, even as a teenager, she would give me a plastic cup. Like it's weird.
Plastic pod, really?
Yeah, you weren't allowed to drink unless you were sat at the table. And very much like my stepdad used to laugh because he's middle class, but he drinks tea out of a mug, and my nana would not have a mug in her house. And if you gave her a mug to drink out of, she'd be mortified.
Mad, isn't it?
And for what reason, though?
Because
mortified. Why?
Because you drink tea out of a cup and saucer,
because she was posh.
Yeah, my nana was very posh.
So to drink out of a ceramic mug rather than china was below her, basically.
Yeah, majorly.
It must be fine china, or I will not tea with you.
Fine bone china. Absolutely. It's some people who are just like that. Some people. I mean, you still get people like that nowadays, but I mean,
I remember her dressing table when I was a kid, and she had like a silver brush and a silver mirror and that. And to me, it was just because I lived in an ex-council house when I was growing up. Do you know what I mean? So to me, it was very like posh.
Right. Go on.
We had dinner at my grandparents' house. The kids had a separate table.
Yeah, they do normally. Yeah. Like when I lived at the farm, when my mum lived at the farm, the first Christmas we moved in, we had a massive food fight.
Nice.
My stepdad was showing his posh mate around the big house, and we're all just chucking food at each other in the kitchen.
I knew somebody would say, super sidewinder is me china plate. That's right. Mr. Super's me old china plate. It means mate, friend.
Aye.
Me old china. Me old china. It's Cockney Raymond slang. Cockney Raymond slang.
I hear horses.
You do. Set in 1880.
Paul, speak to me. Don't sit there silent. I can't stand it. Hit me, hurt me, do anything, but for pity's sake, speak to me.
Don't send me to the 24.
Hello.
Dear.
Old post box.
Too bad it's not 1313.
Paul, how can you torture me like this?
And have you not tortured me? You make my life a misery at home, and now you shame me in public. At least let's keep your stealing and pickpocketing and lying to ourselves.
I haven't.
God, he's an asshole, isn't he? Yeah. He's one of the mental abusers. That's what he is. He's a mental abuser.
At you, I didn't take your watch.
What about the brooch?
Brooch?
The one I asked you to wear tonight. The one that didn't go with your dress.
It's upstairs in my room.
More lies.
It is. It must be. It's only mislaid, Paul.
And accusing people of being liars all the time. I mean, I've seen that. I've seen this kind of people. I've seen this kind of people in the past, like accusing people of being liars when they know they're not liars. And they say things like, I hate liars. It's the worst type of person to be is a liar. When they know you're not lying, they're calling you the worst thing ever.
A liar.
Yeah, a liar. Yeah.
No, you're the worst thing ever.
Falling in head, kid.
Madness.
Hidden it away in one of your mad dreams.
I have not. If it's gone, someone else has taken it.
Someone else.
Like him.
We see about someone else.
Elizabeth, Nancy, come up to the drawing room at once, please.
They ain't got a whistle.
You know?
Oh, please don't question the servants in front of me.
Oh, dear, dear, what's happened now?
Mistress been playing him up again, I suppose.
There you are, Tilly. Go into your basket. There you are. Stop titivating yourself.
Oh, check it, doggy.
Oh, titillating. Oh, my favorite word.
It's a nice
Spaniel,
doggy.
isn't it?
It looks like a spaniel. Looks like long legs, though. Looks like he's got long legs for a spaniel, but it's a spaniel at the same time.
It looks like he's got a really small head and a big body.
Aye.
It's probably
See if
not
it-
a spaniel. It's
see if it's
probably
straight.
something.
See if it straightens out a bit.
So, come on.
Paul, please don't have that.
No,
go
it's
up
not a
here.
spaniel.
No, I don't think it is.
Please let me look again first.
It did look like one. It did look like one.
Not a clue.
Like a cocker in the head.
Mm.
It's dark in the room. What happens now? Oh, gaslight.
Don't you giggle so much. Behave yourself.
There we go. All right. 9 seconds.
It may have fallen behind the dressing table. Let's talk this over between ourselves.
There we go. On the dot. Look, we're halfway through.
Well, he took the brooch and put it somewhere, didn't he?
Yeah,
No.
he's got to have. He's an ass.
That's the whole point to the story, I think.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
He's teaching people how to properly.
I think there's more to it. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. I haven't seen it. Let me. I hope I bookmarked that. I did. Let me please say I bookmarked it. I must have-
Andrew said, leave us on a cliffhanger.
I know. That's what I'm doing. Well, it's tomorrow anyway. You'll see it tomorrow. Shit.
Hold on tight. Same old Western cliffhanger. They're going through the bluff, and the Indians are on top of the canyon.
No, wait, where's it gone?
You know, Jonda's coming on the 15th.
No, I didn't. I bloody
Jonda.
there's the bookmark.
Babe, you know Jonda's coming on the 15th.
To yours, yeah.
Yeah, I just said to her, I'll get you an Easter egg because it's Easter on the 20th. And she just texted me, you've won my heart.
On Easter this year.
Easter?
Easter.
Easter.
On the 20th.
Right, I've just found it again to bookmark it. Thank goodness. Right, done.
Isn't it weird how Easter changes every year?
Nah, no way.
All right. My youngest was born on Easter Monday.
I thought it was the 14th.
No, the 20th is Easter.
Yes, 12.2.
We've got to have Easter the week after because Paul Joe won't be here till the week after.
I'm just queuing it up because I got rid of it without bookmarking it. I'm just queuing it up again.
Damn it.
Yeah.
He had it in the right spot, too.
Yeah.
The right spot, huh? All right.
Man's got a perversion.
Right. I've actually left it at 41.59. So there we go.
Do you have like big chocolate eggs at Easter, right, Roger?
Do I? No, not really.
Like, do you get in the shops? Do you get like big chocolate eggs? No.
Not really.
Oh, we do.
I mean, we can, but I don't usually buy them, no.
Like
They're
in
really
drugstores like
expensive,
Eckerd's,
aren't
they used to carry stuff
They
like
have
that.
Cadbury eggs, yeah.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
mean,
but big
yeah,
ones.
yeah, they used to have big ones in Eckerd's. You get
They still have them, but I just don't buy them.
Yeah, this is
You get price shops.
Valley Park said this is embarrassing. But my grandmother would do bra check inspection when I was a teenager.
Bra check.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know what that consists of, but what it entails. But
You'd like to know, wouldn't you?
It's like when they check behind your ears, they check your underwear for stains, that kind of thing.
I know.
Isn't it weird though? Like we have to go and have our boobs measured.
Yeah.
Do you?
Why not?
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
You go in a shop and like certain
Oh, yeah.
shops and then measure your boobs.
Yeah.
Well, they got sizes now, so
I've always hated it.
yeah. And like Rhonda, none of her stuff ever fits her when it's supposed to, neither.
Does she have big ones?
Would you like to know?
Yes, I think I've seen one. Well, at least
Okay, I'll give you the size.
I'm as
You ready?
big as your head.
44 double D. Is that big enough
Oh
for
my
you?
God! Oh my God, that's a mouthful. I didn't even laugh at that one.
Yeah, you got a big mouth.
Let's for me.
44 triple D.
I'm just keeping my mouth shut.
Yeah, you might want to.
They don't make them bigger hardly. Bras, that is.
I think getting more than 46 is probably too big, but that's just my opinion.
Oh, 46, yeah, but 46 is the width around the back. It's not
Yeah.
the actual cut.
It's the DD part.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Look.
Yeah, the cup. Well, the cup. Yeah, but you can usually tell the cup size by the side. Yeah.
You get. You get a lot bigger than a double D. Is all I'm saying.
Well, of course, I've seen Fs. Yeah. You get a lot bigger.
Speed.
I'm saying.
Right.
Listen.
What we're going to do, we're going to play out with. We're going to end off with Mr. Super Sidewinder. So we'll do Harry Mack first, and then end off with Mr. Super. So let's get Mr. Super up. Mr. Harry Mack first, then we'll end up Super. Was you saying something before I start, guys?
Huh?
Was you still saying? You were saying something? Was you still talking? I'm saying.
Who?
You? Was you still talking?
No.
I thought you were saying. I thought you were having a conversation before I rudely interrupted.
We were about tits.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. You're still saying something before I play the music.
Yeah.
Mr.
You got
Super
something you
said
want
I
to
do
do,
bra
yeah.
checks for free.
I won't half of it.
Right. Mr. Harry Mack. First. My deeds.
Yeah. Hey yo, we back up in it. When we stretch open tracks, every rap's infinite. Yeah, and through the PA system.
Okay. Phone me after. I've got a phone call.
Okay, baby. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
They about to pump this, improvise from the mind like melodies from trumpet. Listen, y'all know we came to smash the zone. I'm reflecting like the instruments of brass and chrome. Yeah, dope lyrics all up off the top. We about these lyrical embouchure. I'ma spit it through the mouthpiece. Next level, y'all know we rhyming in all directions, and they feel it like the power of a brass section. Hey yo, my flow span for miles like Davis. Ain't no way to erase this. I'm gone, no way to save this. Yo, we here now, and I wipe the window clear for this hairstyle. Everybody about to see it, I don't write it down, I free it. Till it's one I'm trying to be it. Every time I drop a lyric, it's a doctorate level thesis. It's the PhD, you're rhyming easily. Nobody seeing me. I remember back in the day when they ain't believing me. Nowadays we rising, we boosting the elevation. I can tell they hate it, but we on stage celebrating. We push it further, I'ma serve you, blow your mind with wild rhymes. I fully dial mine, lift you up to cloud 9. Flow is heavenly, won't sell out, I'm forever me. I'll probably still be rhyming on my porch when I'm 70, sipping on a whiskey or scotch. Yeah, every time I'm rapping, they be giving me props. Yeah, y'all know every time I do my thing, it's some art. And I pluck your heartstrings like the strings of a harp. Yeah, I'ma get melodic when it comes to the rhymes, I can't stop it. And every time that I rhyme off the metal, I'm hot like an island that's out there by the tropics. Right there, by the equator, I'm precise like a laser. My flow is major, shock like taser. The freestyle enabler, it's like that, y'all. Come on. Yeah.
Oh, it finishes like that. Okay, nice. Okay. Well, it's a strange one, huh? Cool. Mr. Super Sidewinder. Let's do it.
Which one is this?
It's called Colors of the Wind. Mr. Super.
Think that I'm an ignorant savage, and you've been so many places, I guess it must be so. But still I cannot see if the savage one is me. How can there be so much that you don't know? You don't know. You think you own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. You think the only people who are people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew. Have you ever heard the one cry to the blue corn, or asked the grinning bobcat why he grinned? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the Come run the hidden pine trails of the forest. Come taste the sun-sweet berries of the earth. Come rolling all the riches all around you. And for once, never wonder what they're worth. The rainstorm and the river are my brothers. The heron and the otter are my friends. And we are all connected to each other in a circle, in a hoop that never ends. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn, or asked the grinning bobcat why he grinned? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? How high does
Purdy. That's sure
Purdy,
is
man.
Purdy. Love it.
I've actually been to a lot of those places in those pictures. A lot of them are in New Mexico.
Do you know something? What I remember them, I'm sure when I first seen those like colored kind of hills, mountain type things, multicolored,
desert.
they were Mandela. I'm sure it was a Mandela effect. I'm sure it was a Mandela effect because people were saying, "Does people ever remember these existing?" And I, for one, don't remember them existing at all. But nowadays, I see them all the time. I see them all the time. But for other people, they might have existed. But to me, that I mean, I don't know if that's a Mandela effect at all. But I'm sure I remember that being a Mandela effect, along with the zigzag painting stripes that they do on the side of ships in World War II. You know, for making their ships look obscure. So
like the waves. Yeah.
Yes, that kind of thing, or zigzag patterns and that to make them look like they were at different angles, so it'd be hard to target and stuff like that. You know,
That's the art of war, sir.
That's the one. That's one. But I'm sure they were Mandela affected. I'm sure it was. And many of these photos are from the painted desert. Yeah, I can see that. See that, man. See that.
I spent like
a good year.
Ooh,
Ryan.
Doing that
thing again. Echo again.
Echo it. There you go. It's not echoing now. You're muted. There you go.
I had to do that
Right.
last night, too.
That's it. We're done anyway. Guys, bless you. Thanks for being out. Mr. Super, that was brilliant, dude. Fantastic, bro. See you guys tomorrow. Second part of this. Thank goodness we got to get this that movie. At least they didn't stop that one. I couldn't believe it when they stopped the first one. I was like, what's going on? It's public domain. But yeah, at least we got that one. Cool. We'll see you do the second part tomorrow. Bless you guys. I'll see you in flats later. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Ta-ta. Hear the sunset. It's free. It's free.
Indeed.
Indeed. Ta-ta.
Hey, PJ.